Good afternoon, everyone. Just a quick little video update here from the National Weather Service in Kansas City. This is the Storm Prediction Center's weather outlooks at a glance. So quickly showing just the next several days, the next 8 days. Got Friday up here in the upper right. Not much to say for Missouri and Kansas right now. Again, maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms for the weekend, but our main focus will be on Monday. If you look here in the upper right-hand corner, we've got this large area of basically what is an enhanced risk across parts of Iowa, into northern Missouri, and into eastern Kansas. Going down locally here, we'll take a look at it a little bit closer. It does include the Kansas City metro area, along with all of northern Missouri, and stretches well into portions of central Missouri for that enhanced risk. We are concerned about all different hazards. It's a little hard right now, a little lower confidence when it comes to exact timing, and all the hazards that might be associated with it. But we could see easily large damaging hail, damaging winds, and the potential for tornadoes with this activity. One of the things, though, that we have to look at is the available instability and the chance we might have a pretty strong capping inversion across the region. So here's a good look at the plains, including the KC metro area, or KC area right here in the middle, Missouri, Kansas. This shaded area is your surface-based cape, your instability. That's what we need to get those thunderstorms going. Black contours are your surface pressures. So you got a low pressure here over the Dakotas moving towards Minnesota. This is Monday at 7 a.m. And then your surface wind. These colored contours here, the blues and reds, are actually your SIN. So basically your cap strength. So we've got decent amount of instability as we move through the day. This is 1 p.m. You can see the increasing colors. This is over 2,000 joules of instability, so really a lot of instability, but we've maintained this pretty strong capping inversion over portions of basically Missouri and eastern Kansas as the low begins to lift into Minnesota toward out of South Dakota. And that continues on into the evening. We finally get the cap beginning to erode a little bit for our area here through the evening hours, 7 p.m. on Monday, and again through 1 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday morning. So moving ahead, I mentioned that cap. This is how we visually represent it. This red line here. This is the forecast sounding from KMCI, and this shows your cap strength is pretty strong. This is your surface inversion where temperatures begin to increase in height. So if you imagine a parcel being lifted, it's being restricted by the cap, going to restrict thunderstorm development. However, this is an experimental model that we have access to right now. That's a convective allowance. So it allows the development of thunderstorms in the model well into the future, about 5.5 days in the future. So this is already looking at midday on Monday. This is 1 o'clock on Monday. So if we go through a time, you can see we've remained development kind of restricts itself until maybe around 7 p.m. or so across parts of Iowa. And then as we go forward in time, you can see a line develops, moves through parts of Kansas City here and parts of northern Missouri. So just to give you an idea with that cap strength, so we'll go back here. This is 7 p.m., maybe some isolated storms up here in Iowa. Really concerned about severe weather farther north into Minnesota as well at this time frame. So again, cap strength is going to play a role here as we get into this activity, and then finally development along that boundary as it pushes through and out through the early morning hours. This is 7 a.m. on Tuesday. So a little bit of concern moving into Monday. So don't want to let your guard down over the weekend. Stay alert of the forecast as we move closer to Monday. So again, enhanced risk for severe storms across a good chunk of the area for Monday. Maybe some showers and thunderstorms this weekend, but nothing severe expected at this time. A lot of uncertainty remains the exact timing and location of storms. If that cap can hold on, we may not have a lot of activity. It definitely looks like by the time the frontal boundary moves in late Monday night and early Tuesday, we will get some activity, get that line of storms going, and we could see multifaceted hazards of wind, hail, and tornadoes. Keep up to date through the weekend. We'll continue to update you as we move forward, and always give a shout out to the office if you need anything. We're here all weekend. Thank you.